For Action News, I'm Anna Dolosky. You may need a double shot of espresso before hearing this. The coffee giant Starbucks just can't seem to catch a break. The chain is under fire by activists who think everything and everything is cancerous. Let's clarify. Acrylamide is on the list of carcinogens in California's Proposition 65 law. Starbucks doesn't add the chemical to its coffee, just like you don't add it to your coffee at home. It occurs naturally when coffee beans are roasted. It's also formed naturally in carbohydrate-rich foods like baked breads and French fries. The chemical has been linked to cancer in animals, only after they've been exposed to ridiculously high doses. In other words, the levels you'd be exposed to in coffee or French fries are so low, you'd have to eat about 182 pounds of French fries per day for years to ever reach the cancer-causing levels. But that doesn't stop activists from demanding that Starbucks put a warning label on its lattes.
We have known about acrylamide since 2002, when it was discovered almost accidentally that it was in foods in Sweden. And it's an industrial chemical, and people who work with it a lot in industrial areas are known to suffer from some neurological symptoms when they're exposed to it at high doses for a long time. But nobody has ever shown that in the amounts it's present in foods that it poses any risk to humans whatsoever. The thing is that acrylamide has always been in our food because high carbohydrate foods, things like bread and other baked products, foods that contain a lot of carbohydrate and are cooked at high temperatures will naturally form acrylamide. So it's always been there. And again, nobody has ever shown that it's a danger to humans. So I think this is simply a move to generate funding and to generate attention by activist groups that think that they can then portray themselves as great defenders of public health. You know, even if they did put the warning label on their coffee, number one, who's going to read it? And number two, who's going to give up their coffee? Nobody. So it really is a futile gesture that, as I said, will create a funding source for some of these activist groups and otherwise have nothing to do with public health whatsoever.
To read more on this topic and others, you can head to our website, action.org. And while you're there, don't forget to also sign up for your daily dose of news delivered straight to your inbox. For Action News, I'm Anna Dolosky.